So you score both sides, try to do it evenly, and then I used a urethane reducer, put it on there, caught it on fire. It fractures on both sides. You got to tweak on a little bit, and then you just cut the center of the plastic part of the glass. And I've been cutting on it a little bit back and forth, but that's how you do it. Just chop it off. Anybody can do it. There's lots of how-tos on YouTube on how to cut windows. Look at Eddie Cotto. Okay, we're going to pick up on some stuff that we overlooked while we were busy chopping. Got a little ahead of ourselves and chopped away without videoing so much. This is it with the 4-inch chop. If you look at the front, right here, I'll show you on the other side where the mistake was made. Right now, the way that it's chopped and sectioned together, the windshield doesn't close all the way because we changed the point in which it closes. So what we did was, we had this section in there previously. We cut the top off. So we went around and cut all the tops, the top marks. Removed the top. Then we went and lopped the 4 inches off of each one of the pillars on the car so that you're not chasing the roof around trying to cut 4 inches off of the roof section that's laying on the floor. It's much easier. You can visualize a straight cut easier because you can make it eye level around. Got the glass in. These are temporary Lexan windows. Back window is a full 4-inch chop. The hardest part of doing the chop would probably have been the wood in the B pillars. They hide the screws that hold the wood in. This particular model is a special coupe with a regular coupe back window, and it was screwed together in some hidden places. The mess up is on the A pillar. The only place that that I have discovered that you have to do a relief cut is on the A pillar. The C pillars line up perfectly. The B pillars are great. The A pillar lines up great at the door jamb on the inside, but the front has a 1/4 inch step in it because of the taper of the A pillar column. What I did was I added a 1/4 inch of material where this green tape is shown, and what that did was it brought the closure on the window closer so that the window won't close all the way. And so what I'm going to have to do is cut that shim back out of the A pillar and put a relief cut down here and taper the column from here to here in that it's roughly 3/16 of an inch. It's not quite a whole 1/4, but that's a live and learn kind of a scenario, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. But all in all, the car being chopped is well received. It drives great. I lowered the roof down a 1/4 of an inch. If you look where the visor is located to the hinge on the upper hinge, it's a 1/4 inch closer than most cars because I cut a 1/4 of an inch out up there to get the door overlap to increase, because I had nearly no door overlap at the front of the car. So I took a 1/4 of an inch off to begin with, and then we took a full 4 inches out here, 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 and around. So the windshield really needs to be chopped to 4 1/4 inches. That's another mistake I made. So that's probably why the windshield doesn't close all the way. But it being summertime, that's perfectly fine for now. Next winter's project, fix that. So the visualness of visual impairment is strictly through the windshield because of the visor. The rest of the windows are easy to see through. It's just as easy to drive the way it was before it was chopped, except for traffic lights. And if you get a light minder, that seems to make everything better. Well worth the chop.